good afternoon, good evening, I guess. Evening. It's an evening. Of course it is. Alright, good evening, everybody. We have, welcome to my live stream. We have now Tropical Storm Beryl. Um, Beryl very close to making landfall in Texas in a couple hours tomorrow morning. First, how's everybody doing today? Put in the chat, how is everybody doing tonight? And how are y'all getting prepared for Beryl? How's everybody doing today? Alrighty, well I guess no one's gonna put anything in chat, so we'll get started. So first of all, we do have Tropical Storm Beryl. Tropical Storm Beryl, the latest update from the National Hurricane Center, was 70-mile-per-hour tropical storm. Of course, the pressure went down to 987. Big change to the forecast. Still expecting this thing to be a hurricane. The next update is going to be at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 Central. Going to have the new update for the National Hurricane Center, and I expect the very next update at 10 o'clock. This thing will be a hurricane because it's already got that eye wall. And it's starting to build that eye wall already across the center of the storm. So we got the outer bands. You can see here on the Corpus Christi radar. You can see here we are starting to see those outer bands coming into the southern Texas coast, and this will conjugate right from right to left into the coast. So if you're in the coast of Texas, your time of preparation is winding down now. If you're in Texas, you have 2 hours left before you need to be in your place where you're going to be for the next couple of days, because it's going to get rough in the next couple of days. I do want to briefly talk about the tornado threat. They do have some storms that are starting to rotate a little bit off the coast. That radar doesn't show much. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Change velocity cookies. And change color tables too while I'm at it. Okay, so I guess this radar isn't working. Okay, so anyways, we'll go back to radar. We do have that heavy band starting to set shot into Texas, heading right for the Texas coast. Tropical storm force winds. Some of these bands could have hurricane force winds in them too, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And your rainfall rates are going to be incredible. Let's look at rainfall total so far today. Some pretty hefty rainfall today already. So you can see local amounts south of somebody's south of Houston's already got 5 inches on the ground in one day. So still flooded roadways. We have El Campo. We're still going to have that big heavy rainmakers there. And then we also have Corpus Christi radar. You can see where some of those outer bands are starting to move through. 1 hour precipitation total. Go here. You can see those heavy rain bands off the coast right now. But those bands will start to move in to South Texas in about the next hour and a half. We will start seeing those rain bands move into the state of will start to move in. So So get prepared for really heavy rainfall coming into Texas and some really heavy gusty winds. For the Lake Charles radar, Lake Charles, you've got some storms starting to pop up from Beryl as well. And a little closer to home here in northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, we also have outer bands from Beryl starting to come into portions of southern Arkansas, northeast Texas, northern Louisiana, and some going into Louisiana as well. Um, we do have some shower activity south of Pine Bluff right now. In the Little Rock radar, we have some showers on a gradual increase south of Pine Bluff and southward. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. We're gonna go ahead and dive into model data, and we'll see what the models are showing right now. 0G HRRR models coming in now. Look at that. So landfall in Texas should be about 4 a.m. in the morning. According to the HRRR, this thing has it going into Texas about 4 a.m. in the morning. Your wind speeds, look at these wind speeds, y'all. Your wind speeds. Oh my goodness. Model. No. There we go. Okay. So you can see here 67 miles per hour winds. Yes, landfall at 4 a.m. in South Texas. I think 2, 3, or 4 o'clock we will start to have landfall in Texas. Beryl will start to make landfall there. Going back, you can see where the heaviest of the bands are will start to be on the gradual increase. So Victoria, you're on the left side of the system, and then we have Houston. I'll show you all the areas we will have to keep an eye on. So this area right in here, the right quadrant of the system, we're gonna have to keep an eye on from Beryl, because whatever happens with Beryl, we'll go to a different site. So I'll show you what model data will show. Hold on. I'm going to another radar site. I mean, not radar site, another model data site, so I can show you all a very precise look. So here's the HRRR. We'll go 10 frames in. So you can see what the HRRR has is already a hurricane by 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. You can see Lake Jackson is going to be starting to gust to 79 miles per hour at 4 a.m. Victoria above her tropical storm force winds. Galveston at 52 miles per hour. Houston start getting into 37. So, and then you can see Lake Jackson, Galveston, and Houston. We got to keep an eye on this too, because if you're on the right side of the system, that's where your greatest tornado threat will start to occur. As you can see here, look at those bands from College Station. So these right here, and also Houston Crawford has got to watch out for this too, because we could have some quick spin up tornadoes in Texas as this thing heads off to the northeast, to the northwest, into and then by to the northeast. So there's that. Let's go to the NAM model. I am very interested to see what the NAM model has this thing going. So we'll go look at the radar here. And you can see here what the NAM model is trying to depict here. It has landfall at, so it's pretty good agreement with the HRRR, 4 a.m. landfall. Lake Jackson, Victoria, somewhere in between Lake Jackson and Corpus Christi. and you see that system. Look at that. So that's a storm hurricane coming in, and then your tornado potential on the increase as it heads into the north and west. So let's go to Arkansas. Um, Arkansas will be impacted in this too. I think tornado potential is likely for Arkansas too. So here's this outer band starting to make its way tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. We could see some showers from Beryl coming in, spreading from the north. And then you can see here, look at this, Monday at 10 p.m. We have outer bands from Beryl. Beryl starting to approach southern Arkansas. And some of these rain bands are going to be on the heavy side. You see here, together with the HRRR, I mean not the HRRR, the NAM model is showing. NAM model is showing from Mena all the way up toward Pine Bluff to west of West Helena. So that includes you, Russellville, and Conway, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, and Mena. I think that's going to be your corridor of the heaviest rainfall potential on Tuesday morning. Because you've got so much moisture in with the storm already. The NAM model has like 7 inches in like the past 2 days. So the NAM model doesn't have much here in the central part of the state, but I don't go by um, I don't go by the model data too much because model data has been pretty bad on tropical systems in general. So you didn't miss much. I'm just going over model data and stuff for Beryl. So I'll go back over radar. Oh yeah, that's one thing you missed is radar. I was going over the radar. I'll go back to that here in a minute. Jake, I'm gonna go back to that radar for you. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so here's Jake. Here's what I was talking about in the beginning of the stream. Here's your radar so far with Beryl. Beryl is expected to become a hurricane later today. Um, you see, you can see here we have the bands starting to coming. This is what I was telling the other people earlier. We have the outer bands from Beryl starting to approach the southern Texas coast. So that's what I was telling early in the beginning of the stream. So some of these bands are really starting to look very vigilant. I mean, your 1 hour precipitation totals approaching, let's see, approaching like an inch and a half to 1 inch. So, um, not as heavy rain yet, but that's going to change as Beryl makes landfall. We'll be on here for a while, so we'll be on here for a while, y'all, unless something dramatically changes, then I'll head off. But if y'all want me to keep going live, y'all let me know. And I'll go live up to Landfall for Beryl. I want to see real quick what the buoys are doing right now. Your buoys, which are your. I want to show you all a buoy real quick that's in the. Somewhere over here. Okay. You want me to do that again? Yes. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure it's get this information out to a lot of people in this path of Beryl. Um, yeah, Beryl is starting to get very concerning right now on radar. Here's your eye wall. These are just outer bands. Here's your eye wall. Starting to make it very bad right now. It's not gonna be like Harvey back in a couple years ago. It's not gonna be Harvey type of an event, but it is. It's gonna be a catastrophic event here in Texas, I think. So let's go back to models. Let's take a look at this one. So let's go to the latest European model. Okay, so the latest European model has trended downward in rainfall for us. GFS model. So it looks like Arkansas could be in the wrong side of the system. It does look like Little Rock and Eastbrook could be in the wrong side of Beryl. We're looking at all of this. So it's like I don't know. I don't know if I trust all of them though, because some areas could get localized heavy amount of rainfall. So I don't want to say no. I don't want to say like Little Rock can get heavy rainfall, won't get heavy rainfall, and then we end up doing. So I don't want to say that because I don't want to. But I would say it's 50-50 shot right now. Just depends on how strong Beryl becomes tonight. Then we will um, see. But yeah, here it is, y'all. Here's your radar from the Houston radar right here. Outer bands coming into Beryl, coming into southern Texas right now. Very, very concerning here. If you're near Palacios, Texas, your time is about to run out because you're about to get. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Some of those models don't. Not some of those models doesn't. You know, they're not accurate. Those models are not accurate 100% of the time. I mean, you saw what those models did in this winter. Had a snowfall, some really heavy snowfall, and then we ended up not having snowfall at all. So we only had one event come through, and that was all we had. So models can be wrong a lot of times. So I agree with you. I do. We are gonna get rainfall. Yes. I think pretty much the whole state's gonna get rainfall. So let's go and take a look at the velocities again and see if we can see any rotation. There might be some though. Right here. We're gonna have to keep an eye on these outer bands very carefully. draw a better circle than that. We have this one right here. Put some broad rotation there. This one may start to get going as well. So we have two areas right now that I could just tell is storm starting to rotate a little bit. This is off the coast of Texas right now, but there you go. Maybe got that right there. Getting some organized and rotation with these storms right now. So these might be a little water spouts off the coast of Texas right now. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. Gonna have to keep an eye on it. Every one of these storms we have got to keep an eye on because some of these bands may have some really heavy rainfall, will likely have heavy rainfall, and then embedded with the rainfall will be embedded with it. Sorry, if y'all hear barking, that's my dog. Piper. Anyways. Anyways, y'all. So yeah. I'm gonna continue to look at radar for the next couple minutes. Oh, I want to show y'all what the hurricane hunters are finding right now too. It's gonna be interesting to see what the hurricane hunters are finding in Beryl right now. You want to take a look at it? Yeah, she's a barker though. I'll tell you that. Piper is a barker. Alrighty, here is the hurricane hunters. We have the NOAA 3 aircraft mission on mission 30 here to Beryl right now. So this may look a little confusing to y'all. Mainly not, but we'll see here. We have some aircraft. They're flying to Beryl right now. Found a 988 pressure drop in storm, so in Beryl right now. So Beryl, some weaker here on the western side, but I mean some pretty strong winds here on that side of the system. So we'll see what this thing does. That's one plane during that. Here's the last 10-minute pressure drops. We have a 995 all the way down 988. So about the same. So about the same 987. So we'll see what it does next few hours. This mission right here, the Air Force 30 has finished. See whether you can see where the pressure has dropped though. Y'all can see here. See, it was just a lower end tropical. It was a lower end tropical storm in the beginning of the day, and now look at it now from 989 to a 9686 to 988. So Beryl is starting to strengthen pretty good right now. We're gonna continue to keep an eye on it. Um, that's the only two missions going on. Oh wait, here's one right here. I forgot this one. This is the Air Force 32. So this one has some. It's starting to fly into Beryl. It's en route to Beryl right now. So this one has not made it to Beryl yet, but it's en route, so it's heading to Beryl right now. So we're gonna know what the Air Force 30. This is your upper air. What the upper air in Beryl is looking like. So keep an eye on that too. Coming in from Biloxi, Mississippi, they're flying down there to Beryl right now. So. Whoa, did they really just find it 88 miles per hour, yo? They did. So Beryl might be strengthening even more as we're talking. I don't know if y'all are seeing this, but y'all see these purples? Not the blues, but these purples showing up on their data here. Y'all seeing that? The little bitty purple. That's 64 to almost 83 miles, 83 knots. So Beryl could be strengthening. I want to go radar omega and see. Yeah, I, I, I feel your fear right now. Beryl is um, it's intensifying quickly. Um, just don't be scared. All you all you got to do is make sure you get warnings. Take those the local officials, the local meteorologists, those words seriously because Beryl can what I know a lot. It could catch a lot of people off guard of what Beryl can do. And y'all saw what past hurricanes did back in the day, like Hurricane Harvey. Harvey was a tropical storm in the Gulf, and you saw how slow it moved and moved, how slowly it was moving toward Houston and dropped 40 inches of rainfall, and it caught a lot of people off guard. So that's why it's just a sense of urgency, like how you gotta heed the warnings seriously. So yeah, just take it easy. Don't you know? All we gotta do is pray about it and just hope these people keep safe. Let's look at the satellite. We lost the visible satellite, but we're gonna look at a water vapor maybe. Hmm. No. You should always, yeah, I know, but you should always take the storm warning seriously because You know, some, they can really, those are there to protect you and let you know, like, warn you ahead of time. The storm warnings. So, like, if you see storm surge watches come out, that's when you gotta take action and, like, you know, get into preparedness, start preparing for that for storm surge to come into the area. Storm surge warnings, I would now take action and try to leave the coast. That day you have the surge warnings come out, because if you wait enough time, a long enough of time to get out, you'll have less time to get out, because that storm's going to be already on top of you. It's going to be harder to go anywhere, because you're going to have roads blocked off, and flooding roads. And so, yeah, always take the severe warnings seriously, because that can really, really, really take a heave on. It could possibly kill you somehow. Possibly kill you too, because you weren't prepared. So always take this storm warning seriously. Always, always. Yeah, these 988 millibars. Storms are Beryl might be getting. I think Beryl's already a hurricane right now. We're looking at right here. Yeah, I do agree. Um, we are out here saving lives. We're not here just to make fun jokes and stuff. We're here just to we're here to save y'all, save lives, and keep people ahead of the storm. So that's why meteorologists are here. We wouldn't be here if we didn't know much about weather. That's why weather. That's what meteorologists are there for. They're there to help y'all, save people's lives, and keep y'all ahead. So may not be out here. I may not be on here very long much anymore. I mean, very long on this live stream. We may do like intervals of live streams tonight. I'll head off at 8:45, and then we'll go live again about 9:45. So if that's okay with y'all, we'll do like 3 live streams tonight. So we have this one right now to 8:45. Have another one at 9:45, and maybe another one about, I'll say, like 10:15. So these are like be 3 short live streams and stuff. We'll be live before the next update from National Against Interval. So don't be afraid of that now. Probably won't be alive for Landfall. But okay, good. We'll do 3 separate live streams tonight then. It's gonna be interesting to see what the hurricane hunters find for the 10 p.m. update. Beryl is only. Ooh, man, look at this, y'all. Beryl might be a hurricane already. Look at this. Look at the eastern fringe of this storm. That purple, dark purple, y'all. There you go. Look at Beryl. It looks like it's starting to rapidly intensify on the eastern edge of the storm. probably as strong as the winds are. This thing might be rapidly intensifying already. Still rapidly intensifying. This is doing it the last minute. You have, what's that? Yeah, you've got almost 83 knot winds right there. Man, look at Beryl. Not what I want to see on the next on that update from that Hurricane Hunter. Yeah, because that real pressure drop right there did 998, 988, no 99, no 955, 995. So we'll see. This thing's still in the storm. This one has finished. Where's the other one at? So it's en route to Beryl, so we'll get data from them in a little bit. Yeah, I know. It's surprising that Beryl did last this long because of the wind shear that it took back in the Caribbean. I mean, you saw Beryl, yeah, yeah. Beryl has been more than a week. Oh, yeah, you're all right. Go back to last Friday. It was a tropical depression, and now you look at then it reached Cat 5 strength, and then now back to tropical storm, and now we could be getting back to a hurricane again. So wow, man. I'm getting kind of worried now. This, I don't know. 988, 988, and look at this one. 988 there too. This is going to be a trend to watch. This is where we're going to have to get down to what the hurricane hunters finding right now. Yeah, we got pressure dropping dramatically right now. Pressure is dropping. All right, we got 3 minutes before we head off. Before I head off, and then I'll see y'all again. And I will see y'all again on. I'll see y'all again at 9:45. Yeah, we'll see y'all again tonight at 9:45. We'll see one more update from the Hurricane Hunters, and then we'll head off. And I'll see y'all again tonight at 9:45. All right, y'all. Well, no further ado, we're gonna head off here, and I'm gonna look at more data, and I will be posting live updates from the planes and stuff, and then we'll go back live at 9:45 again tonight, and um, then again at 10:15, and that's probably gonna be our last live stream is 10:15 tonight. So no further ado, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all keep keep a watch on updates from Beryl, from your local meteorologists and stuff. Follow those guidelines and stuff, and catch y'all later. All right. See y'all in a little bit.